Okay, Ramblers, let's get rambling.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, Dr. Nick.
It's Some Dumb Guy. Are y'all ready for the epic finale of the Kino Lorber March Madness trilogy unboxing? I'm not kidding. Thank you for joining me, everybody. I've got what should be the last 13 titles to dig out of this box and share with you, my wonderful viewers, as few of you as there are. I appreciate every single one of you. Mind that noise. Sugar has discovered the box from my other unboxing that I just recorded. And she's a kitty. And that's a box. Enough said. Ooh, speaking of which, would you like a cameo? There he is. There's my kitty. There's my kitty. Say hi to the people. Say hi. You good girl. Where you going? Huh? You don't want to be a celebrity? Don't be shy. Huh? Just look into the light. Where you going? Huh? Where you going to go up? Where you go? Oh, oh, oh. Turn this way. Turn this way. Oh, no fair. You a spoil sport. It's okay. Daddy loves you anyway. What do you think? Scratch. Shall we talk some movies? In no particular order, because I'm grabbing randomly here. What we got? What we got? Oh. Blu-ray, Blind Buy, 1961, color at 112 minutos, starring Rock Hudson and Kirk Douglas in a Western called The Last Sunset. I see this cover and this artwork, and I see this image of Kirk Douglas, and I'm like, please tell me you're not going to be one of those old singing cowboys with the sequin shirts from the 40s or whatever. I don't think Kirk Douglas would do that, and that era was long gone before he started acting in them. But that's just the impression it gives me. That's my visual, and that's okay. I love Kirk Douglas. Next, with slipcover this time. Blu-ray, 2004, color, 97 minutes, another Blind Buy. I know, who would have believed it, right? Ashley Judd, Samuel L. Jackson, Andy Garcia. Every murder has a mark. It is twisted. Come on, baby, let's do the twist. Twisting the night away. Yeah, anyway, I don't usually sing in my videos, so don't expect that to be a regular thing. You're welcome. We shall see. We shall see. Next, Blind Buy, Blu-ray, slipcover, 1998, colored 94 minutes. What a cast, what a cast. Paul Newman, Susan Sarandon, Gene Hackman. Some people can buy their way out of anything except the past. Dun, dun, dun. And some people can buy their way out of that too. We have... Where's the title? There's the title. Twilight. Complete with no sparkling vampires. I'm just going to venture an assumption that there are no sparkling vampires in this film. We shall see. I really could be wrong. This begs the question, because Kino does this sometimes. Blu-rays, 4Ks, with slipcovers. One plastic sealed over slipcover. One plastic sealed over the case under the slipcover. My viewers who are physical media collectors, which, if any, is your preference? Plastic over, plastic under. Inquiring minds want to know. Give me your opinions. Next up, Blind Buy. 1952, color, 84-minute Blu-ray. Did I say Blu-ray already? Oh, I'm saying it again. 1952, huh? Starring Errol Flynn and Maureen O'Hara. We've got some pirate action, me mateys, against all flags she be. Walking the plank, shiver me timbers, and all that good jazz. Maybe this will cleanse my palate from my Pirates of the Caribbean sequel marathon that didn't quite sit well with me as I would really like it to have. But I like me some Pirates. I like me some Maureen O'Hara. Errol Flynn, believe it or not, I have yet to venture into, although this might now be the third or fourth title of his that I have picked up. So we'll have to see how that works out, right? My first 4K of this particular video. Another blind buy. 2003, color at 94 minutes, starring Tommy Lee Jones and Benicio del Toro. What we have here is Hunted. And probably not for dinner, I'm just saying. So, probably good. William Friedkin, I think he's a well-respected director. I know the name. Off the top of my head, can't think of a single one of his titles. Tommy Lee Jones, Benicio del Toro, pretty much always solid, reliable. So we shall see how that one plays out. Next. Ooh, it looks a little bit erotic. It's a blind buy. It is a Blu-ray from 1995, 94 minutes. I don't know why I was thinking this was a mini-series. Just my impression. It's just mistaken. A joyous and entirely original portrait of the heavenly experience of coming out. Okay, that's not what I expected. But anyway, this is when night is falling. This kind of thing happens. It sure don't happen in the daylight. Some people are shy like that, and that's all right. So, I know nothing about this. I can know nothing about the majority of them, really. It's just the way I roll sometimes. We're ready for some fun, and this blind buy Blu-ray from 1986, color 82 minutes. Oh, damn, that's brief. Starring Gene Wilder, his lovely wife Gilda Radner, and Dom DeLuise. This one had been on my Kino wish list for the longest time, and like one other title, finally got tired of being rejected and made the cut for the sale. This is Haunted Honeymoon. And there was that Island of the Blue Dolphins. Both had been like, wish list to the cart, back to the wish list again, to the cart, back to the wish list again, to the cart. It's like, stop that. You're never going to get it unless you get it. And I love Gene Wilder. Dom DeLuise is hit and miss. I have no feelings on Gilda Radner at all. I'm perfectly truthful. I may never actually seen her in anything. I'm sure I've seen her in Saturday Night Live clips, but it was a long time ago. So I just had Gene Wilder, always entertaining, always interested in picking up another title of his and watching something new. Ooh, Blu-ray blind buy for our next venture. 1935, black and white, 80 minutes. I love this whole back and forth. Freaking 80s and back to 30s and then 2000s and then to the 20s and then 40s and then 60s. And it's just like, you watch one of my unboxing videos, you might cover 80 or 90 years worth of cinema. It's insane. Crazy like that. Okay, so this one, yeah. Starring Claudette Colbert, yum, 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 with Fred MacMurray and Ray Milland. Fred MacMurray caught my attention in Double Indemnity recently. This one is The Gilded, yes, The Gilded Lily. I wanted to say The Gilded Lady for a second there. But this is why I purchased this. I have no shame in that. There she is again. Yeah, it happened one night. Her and Clark Gable. She caught my eye. I adored her in that movie, and she's very pleasing to my eye. So we explore. Now we're off to some zany, crazy stuff. I think this one went into my wish list, got rejected from one sale, and one sale only, and then second time around, I got in on it. Blind Buy Blu-ray 1966 color at 73 minutes. Ooh, it's even briefer. John Carradine, Chuck Courtney, Melinda Plowman. Well, the Carradine boys, that's something I recognize, but that's as far as it goes. I have no idea what to expect. If I hear this is like a really low budget film, beyond that, I don't really know anything. But this is Billy the Kid versus Dracula. Two names you'd never expect to hear in any sentence, let alone a film title. And yeah, just based on the imagery here, doesn't appear to be a really high production value. But that doesn't mean it can't be fun, and it very well may be. We shall see. I'm a Billy the Kid fan, and maybe not overall a Dracula fan, but ooh, that one's loose. We have to be careful with this one. 4K, Blind Buy, slipcover, outer plastic seal, 2001. Here we go again. Color, obviously, 131 minutes. Starring Robert Redford, James Gandolfini, Mark Ruffalo, and Delroy Lindo. Hey, my man Delroy. Yeah, love this guy. I was just remarking recently that I haven't seen him in anything in quite a long time, until Sinners he was in. Been incognito for almost 20 years for me. This is The Last Castle. A castle can only have one king. Interesting. Tagline. I know nothing about the storyline, but I could say that for pretty much every single title I've unboxed today. We shall see. We shall see. Happy to add more Delroy Lindo and Robert Redford into my library, though, no matter what. Yeah. Blu-ray, Blind Buy, 1935, black and white, 83 minutes. Once again, Claudette Colbert and Fred McMurray, with Robert Young, whoever he is, I shall find out. This time around, we have The Bride Comes Home. Where was the bride? Why wasn't she already home? If is she a new bride? Is she an old bride? If she's not a new bride, wouldn't she just be the wife? I don't think it's very seemingly for a bride to be not home. You know, newlyweds got to spend time together. But yeah. She had one creed: give them everything but love. Blu-ray, Blind Buy, 1933, black and white at 71 minutes. Starring Claudette Colbert with Ricardo Cortez, David Manners, hope he has good ones, and Lida Roberti. Lida? I don't know. Look at her. Yep. Okay. Wow. This is the Torch Singer. Just Torch Singer, excuse me. Sometimes I just have a little bit of trouble reading upside or backwards. I just can't always pull it off. But yeah. Yep. Very, very unique. I'd almost put her in as a 30s version of Anya Taylor-Joy, right? Two incredibly beautiful women, but with a beauty that is very unique, untraditional, non-traditional, whatever you want to call it. Yeah. Well, that's a potentially homoerotic cover. Blind Buy Blu-ray 1966 color at 130 minutes. Starring Steve McQueen, now a name, soon a legend. What is that legend and that homoerotic imagery? Nevada Smith. Not quite so homoerotic as Jack Nicholson's The Last Detail cover art. For those who haven't seen it, I might look it up and post it here because I mean, it looked like he's off the Village People or something. I don't know, but Jack Nicholson is like, come on, man. I don't like Steve McQueen. I don't think I've disliked anything I've seen of his, and I like exploring his films. That's it. We're done. I'm now no longer blurry. No more Mohicans. No more titles. Everything is unboxed and exposed as of tonight. Thank you for this epic journey that you've joined me on. Had you made it all the way through, you are appreciated and always welcome here. What did you think of my multitude of purchases? That Kino Lorber March Madness second haul came out at, what did I say, 36 titles, and the first unboxing, I think, was an additional 19 or 20 more, all for the same sale and 2 purchases. So Kino is bleeding me dry, I just gotta say. What'd you think of my purchases? Did you pick up anything for that sale? Pick up anything in general? $4, share, disclose. Say hi to Sugar on the way out. Thank you. Good night.
Alan.